Good New Year's morning to you. Happy New Year. We're making breakfast this morning. It's Jay's last day at home before he goes back to work. I know it rough, so sorry, but it's early. But I was reminded this morning that I have not shared my biscuit recipe with y'all. I say my biscuit recipe. It's not my recipe. It was given to me by a friend that lives in Kentucky, and it is the easiest biscuit recipe that I've ever used, and I've used it now for a couple of years. And it's just simple to make, so I wanted to share it with y'all real quick today. Join me. Okay, so we're going to put 2 cups of self-rising flour in a bowl. You don't have to sift it or anything. And 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. Not whipped. Just 1.5 cups of cream. Then you're going to just stir it together until it starts to mix. You don't want to over stir, but you want to stir it until it starts to kind of mix just a little bit and gets all the dry in there. Okay, and then we're going to take and pour it out. I have some wax paper down. You can use whatever it is you want to use. Just sprinkled it with a little bit of the flour, and I'm just going to scoop it out on here. Like so. I know you're like freaking out, right? I did the same thing the first time I made it. Because I was like, just 2 ingredients, that's all it is. And yes, that's all it is. So I'm going to get a little bit of flour on my hands. Sorry, the lighting in this house is awful. This ought to be better once I get my kitchen remodeled, because I'll have can lights everywhere plus regular lights over the island. And you just want to take and you want to fold it about 4 times, 4 or 5 times. Like I said, you don't want to overdo it. Okay. I get a little bit of extra flour on my hands. And then just kind of mash it out. And I use just a ball jar lid ring to cut it. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to put it in a cast iron skillet and put it in the oven. Just put it over here in that skillet. And voila. And then we're going to bake it in the oven for about 12 minutes at about, I think it's 425. I have to look real quick. I'll have to preheat my oven. Babe, can you turn the oven on 425 bake, the bottom oven? So you just cut them all out, and it's going to make this large cast iron skillet pan full. So you just take what's left, mash it out, and cut your other biscuits. Until you get them all cut. Okay, I got the biscuits in the cast iron skillet. Nothing fancy, but they're gonna look really good when they come out. So I'm gonna put them in the oven for about 12 minutes, and then we'll show you what the end result is. So in addition to our biscuits, we're gonna have some blueberry sausage. What my nephew gave us. I've never had it before. I actually never heard of it before, but he says it's pretty good, so we're gonna see. You can actually see the actual blueberries in there. But this is venison sausage. And we're also gonna make some eggs.
Really?
Okay, so there's, you can hear the sizzle and the frying. So they're cooking, they sure are smelling good, but we don't have smell-o-vision, so I can't help you out there. Okay guys, here they are, and they are beautiful. Try not to get too close because the steam will fog up my camera. But they look scrumptious. So I'm just going to butter them, and we'll plate our food, and I'll show you that. Again, this is only 2 ingredients. 2 cups of self-rising flour and 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I will post and pin the recipe in the comments. Okay, here it is plated. That's the blueberry sausage, our fried egg that we busted the yolk on, and then the biscuits. The biscuits are the focus of the video, and they turned out really pretty and fluffy. Okay, enjoy.